we are halfway through the show, and every day at 12:15, we do what we call a song break. And I know that your management didn't give me permission to ask you to sing, so that's why I'm doing it behind closed doors. Latice, I need to know a song that your fans would be surprised that you know. That whether it's a Billie Eilish or an Aaliyah or a Alanis Morissette, what is something that you can share with us during this song break, something that we wouldn't know that you know?
I am a big jazz fan. When I was younger, my parents were very, very strict, apostolic. And so I wasn't able or supposed to be listening to jazz or anything like that. But I would listen to jazz and the blues because it sounded so much like gospel that they didn't really know the difference if they were just passing by my room real quick. So I'm not as big on a lot of the more popular music, but I do love jazz music. So Honeysuckle Rose is one of my favorite songs. So I can sing that if you want me to sing. Don't judge me, saints.
A little bit of that real quick, if you don't mind.
Sure. Let's see. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose, when you're passing by, flowers you've been sigh, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose, don't buy sugar. You just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar. It's sweet when you stir it up. When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose, believe me. Don't buy sugar, you just have to touch my cup, 'cause you're my sugar. It's sweet when you stir it up, the honey drips from your lips. Seems the honey fairly drips your confection, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. I can't stand y'all.
What do you say after that? I quit.
How you just gonna leave me? Y'all just left me.
Maurice, your turn.
Right, because I'm like,
hang for now. I'm done. Nothing else.
Because this boy's throat, okay?
Good. Okay. In the words of T.L. Holmes, interview over. That's may the Lord watch between. Can you do that after a jazz cat? While we're absent? Anyway, we need to know what you know. So we want to introduce you to a segment called the Song Break. Now let me tell you about.
No, I hope I don't fail. I don't think I'm good at these type of things.
Oh no, this is a one-person test. So all you have to do is sing a song that most people wouldn't believe that you know. Now, a lot of people, the way that they fail at this test is by singing something gospel. We know you know gospel. I don't want to hear a gospel song today. What I want to hear is a song that many people wouldn't know that Melissa knows. Now, I sprung this on you. You didn't know about this. Right. So what I normally do is do 30 seconds first. And so I'm going to do 30 seconds of a song, and then I'm going to give it to you to take 30 seconds of a song. Now, let me tell you what normally happens. I'm going to sing my song, and my mother is right over there, and she loves it when I sing. So we might catch the Holy Ghost based off of me singing, but just
don't take much from me. Okay.
So here is JeVaughns 30-second song while you're preparing your 30-second song. It was a house in time and long ago. And I bet about the same. Take me to the bridge. Take me out. Would you believe? Now, your turn. I need 30 seconds of a song.
Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna top that, but here we go.
There's no way. But do your best.
Clearly.
Do what you can do.
The best I can do. Here we go. All right. Members only. It's a private party. Don't need no money. Hey, to qualify. Don't need no checkbook. Just a broken heart. 'Cause it's members only tonight. Boom.
Boom. That was it. You know.
I know that song.
Because only members know that song.
Hello, and you have to have the jacket as well. But
if you didn't have the jacket, then why were you even walking in church?
That's trying to figure it out.
Now I hear you singing, and it's melodious and it's wonderful and all the other good stuff.
Not as good as you, but I did the best I could.
And it never will be. But what I do understand and appreciate is the fact that we kind of have like a little BBCC Winans connection. Count on me through thick and thin, a friendship that will never.
No, please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
Now I heard Melissa when I came on, and she's awesome. So I don't know about what you're giving me now, JeVaughn. But Melissa sounds like she's safe.
Now, JeVaughn, you have heard the woman of God. Okay, the answer is no, and don't ask her no more. Now.
Count on me through thick and thin, a friendship that will never.
No, please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
Now I heard Melissa when I came on, and she's awesome. So I don't know about what you're giving me now, JeVaughn. But Melissa sounds like she's safe.
Now, JeVaughn, you have heard the woman of God. Okay, the answer is no, and don't ask her no more. Now.
The creative showcase is where we let you go forth in your talent and showcase to the world what it is that you do. I'm going to ask Keandra to sing the song, but here's the caveat. You can't sing something gospel.
I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, and something takes over me. By my side, I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet, it knocks me right off my feet. Oh my, can't explain why your loving makes me weak.
Can you do that just that one? Because I literally just got chills. Can you just do that? Can't explain just one more time, just so I can close my eyes and pretend like I'm in the front row of your R&B concert at the Grammy with your performance. Okay, one more time.
Can't explain why your loving makes me weak. I try hard to fight it.
Boom, boom.
No way can I deny it.
Boom, boom.
Your love so sweet.
What does it do?
Knocks me off my feet.
Take us home. Take us home.
I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, and something takes over me. In a day, it is so amazing. Oh. Ooh, I can't explain why you're loving me weak. Oh.
What? That's what she did. And she did it. Oh, can you show me some? One more time, just that one part, please.
Can't explain why your love it makes me weak.
Get a little bit crazy. Let's 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 get a little bit crazy.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Hey, it's the Je Vaughn Show. I'm JeVaughn, and because I have a podcast today with two best friends, I decided to bring on my best friend because I'm not going to get best friend out today. That's not what we're going to do. We're not getting best friend out today. Not on the Je Vaughn Show, we're not. So I brought in this young lady. She's going to introduce herself and stop hiding in the corner. Why are you in the corner? Baby, get out the corner. You can't put baby in the corner.
Hello, this is Gigi Jones here, JeVaughn's best friend.
Hello, Gigi Jones. Recently married Gigi Jones, the wonderful, awesome David, who has let us come into his studio in here today. This is not even a green wall. This is like real. They really got stuff. They got stuff for real. So I'm here and I am doing this special edition of the Je Vaughn Show because there are these young ladies who I saw and I watched their show live. And I said, if I will go live again, if I ever go live again, I will not be going live unless they're on the other side of the screen. So I'm going to bring to you all right now. Are you going to really stay in that corner? You like right? Do you see the corner that you're sitting in right now?
Killing me.
You know what show don't have people off in corners? The Good Judy Podcast. And that's why we're bringing them on right now. Leah. Shenice.
Hello, everybody.
Praise the Lord, everybody.
Praise the Lord. Oh,
Praise the Lord, everybody.
He's a mighty, mighty good God. He's a mighty, mighty good God.
You feel like that little girl. You're too loud.
Bring it down. Bring it down. First of all, I am so excited to have two best friends come on this show. And I just know me and Gigi are in the way of whatever it is that y'all are going to do today. This is not even my show right now. It's the Je Vaughn Show with the Good Judy Podcast taking over for the Je Vaughn Show. So y'all just go and do y'all thing.
We got to take over the Je Vaughn Show. Oh, God, we ain't got a set list. Let's just freestyle. Okay, we can freestyle a set list. Well, we can just introduce ourselves because on our shows we do icebreakers. So we can start with that. I'm Leah. Hi.
I'm Shenice.
I'm the redhead.
I'm the whatever wig you see today.
What? Wait, when did you get that wig?
She's talking to Shenice, but Shenice.
Girl, it was in my suitcase.
What? Can you not hear me?
We can hear you, but Shenice keeps getting frozen. Am I saying her name right before I get fired?
Yeah, it's Shenice.
It's Shenice. I can't get dragged on my own show because I'm pronouncing people's name wrong.
Please, I think her screen is getting frozen.
Yeah, her screen keeps getting frozen.
She's lagging.
No, you said it right.
Shenice,
I'm sorry. I'm in Vegas, so I'm the devil.
You know what things that I don't do when I'm in Vegas? A live podcast.
I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay, we'll be here. We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, we're not going nowhere. We out of church. We staying right here. Period. It's Sunday. Did y'all go to church?
We
What we did was we had church in the car on the way back from breakfast.
We did. It was great.
Y'all went to brunch?
Breakfast. There's this place in Houston. We're in Houston, and there's this place called the Breakfast Club.
Oh.
And when I tell you that the Lord was blessed, He has been building.
A mighty.
All right, can y'all see me now?
Oh yes, friend, you back. You back.
I had to get my sound ministry together.
Thank you. They was late. Your team was late.
Well, listen, we do this. We have a real simple format. And the format is we're going to do whatever we want to do because we're grown. So I'm going to start today's show a little bit different, which is the same way I start every show, which is I want to know, for people that don't know, who are Leah and Shenice? What is the Good Judy Podcast?
The Good Judy Podcast was something that I started back in 2018. It just started on my mind and on paper. And I thought I had all the intricate pieces. And I kind of like left it dormant. I left it there. I didn't really revisit it until earlier this year. Leah came to visit me. I'm in Vegas doing a 6-month residency with John Legend. So I sing for a living. So she was out here visiting me and we just started talking. Like we cackle, we laugh, how you see us on the show, that's how we are all of the time. So I just had an awakening experience and I presented it to her and a few others. And she was the only person that was just like perfect for it. And when we first started out, it was a different direction because we are church girls by heart, but we were so hurt and by the church and by things that had happened to us while we were actively in ministry. So we wanted to be totally opposite of that. But, you know, you could take the girl out the church, but you can't take the church out the girl. So it organically became something that we authentically are with your normal girls who have been through a lot. And I think the platform is Good Judy's because a Good Judy is basically a close friend that provides a safe space for you to be able to talk about anything that you're dealing with without judgment. And that's what we want to provide, a platform for us to talk about things that plague our culture, especially in the Christian community, that topics that are taboo, that are kind of untouchable, and just, I guess, approach them with a humor. And it's some funny stuff that happens in church. And a lot of things helped us heal by laughing at the things that we went through after God was able to deliver us from it. We started to look back and say, yo, we were stupid, or we did this wrong, or, you know, just having a way to vent without it being so dark. And I think we do an amazing job from, I don't know, Leah's perspective, but I'm
do say so myself, I have to, I have to toot our own horn.
Yeah.
Not the saxophone.
Yeah, not the saxophone.
Not the horn, no. So what is your perspective? Do you like doing the show with her? Do you wish that she was doing more residency so you could have it by yourself?
Oh, do I wish that Shenice was doing? Do I wish I could have her to myself?
The show to yourself. Just be the Good Leah show.
Oh, absolutely not. I would never. Absolutely not. Like, I have to have Shenice there. Like, like, y'all hear how she talks? Like, do you hear how articulate this lady is? Like, she really has like a lot of insight, and I couldn't imagine doing it like with anybody else, and I couldn't imagine doing it by myself because, like, I don't know if it comes off like that, but I'm kind of shy and like reserved, even though it comes off very outgoing. Like a lot of the time, a lot of the times I'm very like nervous. I have a lot of nervous energy and like awkward social energy sometimes. So yeah. I think that either Shenice is real stoic right now, looking. Oh, she is. She is moving. I'll tell y'all what. She's so professional, isn't she? I will tell y'all what. Shenice is tired.
I'm exhausted. Yeah, it's 10 here. I'm really tired. We did a show last night, and I didn't get to bed until like 4 hours ago. So I'm just really tired.
You know how. That is like such a privilege that you would come on my show 4 hours of sleep after singing with John Legend to talk to the little old JeVaughn and big girl Gigi over here. That is fun. I love that you always keep the little people close to your heart.
Oh, please. I'm honored that you guys want to interview us. I think for me, it's always just about using my platform. I've been an industry baby since I was a little girl. So just
her mama
always
is
allowing
famous.
God to expand my platform to be able to discuss things that me and Leah have both gone through. She's a recovering addict. I struggle with depression and suicide and things like that. Although our outward is very flamboyant and we like to laugh, we've been through a lot of tough things. So thank you for the opportunity, for sure. I think it's amazing
Thank you.
to be here, and people care about us enough to bring us onto their platform.
On that platform. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
So that you all know, we are cousins through Marquise Jelks. So just know that, like, we are all family. So when I asked this
cousins.
We are all cousins. So we're all cousins. So I asked this with the greatest respect. Which addiction was your favorite, Leah? Because I'm gonna name my 3 top ones.
Is this happening right now? Is this live on air?
Are we allowed to say? Listen, I've watched your show. I know that you all will talk about anything.
And we go.
And dude, let's get into it. I eat that up for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Let's go. All right.
So no, I actually wrote a movie about mine. It's called What's my movie called?
My movie called is crazy.
My Addiction to Poker Story. I'm gonna do My Addiction to Poker Story. That's what we're filming right now. And then we're gonna do my.
You need to put us in it. What's T?
Listen, you all are doing the soundtrack.
Oh,
I got you.
I
was gonna put
y'all ready.
But we're doing like a whole series of My Addiction. So that's why I was asking Leah which one was hers, because I was going to write one specifically for her that she can star in. And then we can just go ahead and just put it out there like, boom.
She already got the Wanda from Holiday Heart wig. So
exactly. But guess what? This won't be for long because my new wig coming tomorrow. How about that?
Period. Somebody say new wig. Look at your name and say new wig.
He's doing a new thing.
Let's not act like God ain't good about the wig.
Let's not act like God is not good. Y'all, God is so good. He's delivering me. I had this wig on for like 6 weeks. This is not this wig.
It had you in a stronghold.
This wig has been hanging on by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Why do I feel like Shenice has been talking about her in this wig and bullied her into getting a new wig? Leah, your wig is stronger than that.
Don't do me like that. I ain't say nothing about her wig. My wig probably just as tired underneath this hat. We don't bully each other. We don't bully each other. We don't do that.
We sure bully. No, we do. We kind of bully. We bully each other a little bit. Just a little bit. It's sad. Not bad. But I feel like y'all was asking a question before this one.
Who knows?
Wait, can I chime in? I do want to say that you guys have like 2. And I don't know if I'm absolutely right, but just looking at y'all and talking to y'all just for a few minutes, you guys have like 2 different personalities, which is like totally me and this guy right here. And I think it's absolutely awesome that you guys have this platform where y'all can be transparent, because me coming from a world of depression and anxiety and dealing with the church and having church hurt and stuff like that, I know it's hard to actually come out and talk about those things. So for you guys to make that platform where you guys can both come together and share your 2 different stories and, vent and be able to let that out. That's a form of healing as well, is to be able to talk about it. And I think that's absolutely amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, we're not polar opposites, but we are different in age. We have a lot of similarities. We both are PKs. Both of our fathers are pastors. Rest in peace to Leah's father. But we both have that in common. We both are mothers. We both have 2 beautiful boys. We both have dealt with similar things. But again, I'm an industry kid. So my mom is an R&B singer. So a lot of militant things were instilled into me. So I'm the more serious one. I like to cackle, but because of the industry connections that I have, I can't be as I don't know what the proper word. I can't just say anything like I would want to.
Yeah.
So Leah is able to.
You're not as liberal as you would.
I don't want to damage certain things. I don't want to bring any bad rapport on my mother. So a lot of that is just me being protected over the name that I've built and the name that my mom has built and the legacy that she's passed on to me. So I'm not like a mean person. I have a lot of that in my head. My father being a pastor, I've always had people looking at me to live my life a certain type of way. So I think me being 32, I'm still trying to find my voice and still protect my parents as well. So Leah's the more vocal, active one. I mean, I get active sometimes, but I think that's the beautiful part about, you know, what we have. Leah's able to be a little bit more open with the things that she says and her opinion and things like that, unapologetically. But for me, unfortunately, I can't like I would want to. But that's what our group chat is for. We be talking about y'all. Just kidding.
Do you think that that's like attributed to the depression that you dealt with in your life? Is the fact that you've had to live a life kind of quiet?
Of course, I think so, because early on, I inherited, I think, what was a personality disorder, because my father was a preacher. My mom was in sin in the world singing. So I never really knew who Shenice was. So when I was with my father, I was a PK church girl. When I was with my mom, I was able to really do whatever I wanted to do. And then me having to live with my grandmother because my parents were so busy, I never really had a chance to really grow and find myself until I was about 30. So I've been on this journey of self-discovery for the past 2 years. And, you know, growing up in a Christian home, you really can't tell your grandmother, who's a prayer warrior, that I'm having thoughts of killing myself. I think I'm depressed, without them just throwing the Bible at you. There was never really an avenue for me to really actually get help until I did. I tried to commit suicide for real, ended up in a home. And that's when my family was just like, okay. And they still wasn't proactive with my care, with me getting a therapist. I had to do that on my own after multiple suicide attempts, after being diagnosed with manic depression and bipolar and things like that. So I think that's what stifled me a little bit, knowing that something was wrong. But in the Christian community, depression and anxiety and having suicidal thoughts, we don't have a room for people to have actual help other than the Bible and prayer, which is amazing. But I really do believe you can have Jesus and a therapist too. And I think if we start to have those real conversations in the four walls of the church, people will really get the help that they need, in addition to prayer and the Bible and things like that. But the main issue is a lot of that that I went through in church was the cause and the root of my depression as well. So how do I get help from the very place that's the root of my issue? So just having to go through all of that in a nutshell was hard.
Did you feel that people kept telling you to pray it away? Like, oh, you got depression, but that means your faith ain't strong enough. You just got to keep praying and seeking God. And it's like, okay, I do that. Been in church all these years, I do that.
Yes.
But this is still like, it's the same thing with addiction. Oh, just pray it away. God will take that addiction away. No, this is a real good addiction. I got the real good ones though.
Yeah, for sure.
Real good. So I can't just let that go through prayer. You know, I'm praying sometimes to get more of that addiction. So
exactly.
So I understand that. Leah, did you know that Shenice was dealing with the thing she was dealing with prior to what you all decided to do with the podcast?
Well, yeah, prior to the podcast, because we knew each other, you know, years before starting the podcast. So I knew that she was struggling. But I didn't know that how much she was struggling, like, actively. I didn't know how much it was still like a current, you know, toll on her. Until she had a what do you want to, I don't know what's the,
you could just say it like an episode
technical term, like I don't want to call it an episode because I don't know, I feel like it sounds so bad, but she just had I don't know, she was going through something at the time, and I didn't know that until that situation had occurred. And so I kind of felt bad because I was like, why couldn't I see that, you know, this person that I'm so close to was, you know, hurting so bad. And had she had actually decided to go through, you know, with taking her own life, I don't know how I would have been able to deal with that, because just seeing her talking to her every day, interacting with her every day, seeing how she handles her job, her kids, like life in general, like I always looked up to her. So I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. Yeah. So I'm glad that she's still here today, looking beautiful, singing with John Legend and things.
and things. So you decided to do this podcast, the Good Judy Podcast. I was hoping that maybe your middle name was Judy, or maybe you had a best friend a long time ago named Judy. How often do you get asked about the whole Judy portion of it?
It's crazy because I grew up around a lot of people in the LGBTQ community. My mom's stylist, her hairstylist, her assistant, and that's just a very popular term in that community. And when I first thought of the podcast, it was supposed to be a cultural thing. I was going to have all walks of life, 4 different hosts, one being somebody in that community. So that's what a good Judy is, your good girlfriend, your good homegirl. And I started to think about it when we transitioned to the type of content that we had. And God dealt with me about not changing it, because everything that he does is good. And he took me to certain scriptures and things like that. So I think what our heart is just, we are those good girlfriends that you can come to and talk to. And I think the premise of that, just the undertone of who we are, the foundation of who we are as people, we've been through so much. God had to humble us. God had to take us through a sharpening season. We both went through a lot. And I think we are both in a place where we can be non-judgmental, and we also add a lot of insight. Leah is funny, but she's also very wise. And I think beyond, that's why we like to do icebreakers, and then we like to get to the meat of the thing, because you can pull people in with comedy, but then when we have your attention, we want to let y'all know that we are wise. We have a lot of insight on things because we actually went through stuff. So I think that even though what the devil meant for evil in our life, God turned it for our good. And
come on here.
Testament to God being able to deliver you. And that's that thing again, where you can really go to the foundation of prayer. You can go to the foundation of the word of God, and still have those different things in place. Leah went to, where did you go? You went to, what's her drug addiction? She went away.
Oh, rehab.
So she was still able to come out of rehab and then go back to that foundation of prayer. She could pray her behind off. She knows how to get to God. So I think that part of it, people ask us all the time. And I'm glad God was able to sit me down and give me scripture and give me some type of validation to what the name meant and who we are. And we stand behind it for sure.
We're going to sit beside it.
You all, so you've been doing this podcast for a little bit, right?
And
you all shot to the Everglades. Is that a term that I can use? Everglades? That just came out of, I just made that up. Y'all shot to the heavens.
The Lord gave you that. The Lord gave
you that. The Everglades. I've never been, I don't even know what that, anyway, my question is, when the thing with you all and the judging of the male gospel artists, when that's the thing that just skyrocketed, right?
Right.
Take me through that show. So was there a planning meeting? Was there like a sit down?
I love this.
We're gonna discuss James Fortune versus whatever. What? And I've got a follow-up question to that. Why wasn't I mentioned in that conversation at all? I've been wanting to ask you. The reason why one of y'all on this show was to ask, why have I not been judged?
Y'all thought this was an interview, but this is really an ambush.
Yes, it is.
On the list.
I'll let Leah answer that, because she actually came up with that segment of the show when we were discussing content for that night. And it's probably going to surprise you, but go ahead, Leah.
So we always have conversations, and when we are talking about a guy who we might not find conventionally attractive, but we find him attractive in other ways, we'll label him this thing or that thing. So it was supposed to be us just going into like different categories of fine. And we started honestly on hood dudes. And can I say the N-word on here?
You mean niggas?
Yeah, thank you, niggas. We was talking about hood niggas. It was supposed to be about hood dudes, and we were talking about like Shenice was saying, hood dudes always buy their outfits on the day of. Like she was just going in that. So we was like, well, give me a category, like give me a face to who is hood fine. So we started there. And then I really don't know how we ended up getting to the church fine, but I think maybe somebody in the comments was like, well, what about so-and-so? And from there, I mean, we went on. When you talk about church, we just Shenice was like, I think she started with, who was church fine? Todd Ha. Yeah. And I just couldn't. I was like, what is going on? And we went on for hours and hours. I don't know how long we were on there.
We still have like a couple of more parts to that. Like
from that part, yeah.
So was I edited out or something? Because I think that I'm church cute at minimum. So I'm like,
no, you don't understand how many times we've been
either cyberbully or seen people in person and they've like tried to hem us up. Like, why wasn't I on the list? From pastors, from musicians, from gospel artists, or like,
I work for names. This is a safe space. I'm
gonna tell you this. Let me give you this little nugget. There was this man in our inbox. I can't even remember his name, but Shenice, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. He was sending us his pictures like I'm the original Big Daddy Bishop. Like he was tagging us in all of his posts, like tagging the podcast page, then my page separately, then hers. And then I don't know if he sent a voice message one time. It was just weird. It got really weird.
Yeah, it got really, really weird. We met a couple of bishops the weekend we were filming.
Oh, yeah.
Like, y'all shady. Y'all didn't have us on y'all list. We like, sorry.
It wasn't him.
Sorry.
No.
No, it was some other pastor who couldn't preach.
Yeah, he couldn't preach.
Right.
Like, you could be ugly in church. Like, you could be physically ugly, but if you can preach and sing, you church fine. Like, you look good.
Especially
in that church setting.
Especially if you can play, you real fine.
It's a lot of childbearing hip organ players.
Come on.
But they fine with them childbearing hips.
And what do I say?
Oh, Leah love a good hippie organist.
You know I love me a Sir Hips a lot on the organ. Shut up. I love me a good hippie Gonzalez.
And I love me an old Lincoln driving Bishop.
But you know what? It's the drum players that you really have to watch because you can never trust a big butt and a pair of sticks.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
big
but
booty.
What we're not talking about, I'm sorry that my narcissism brings it back to me, but we're not talking about heterosexual choir directors. Now, you know, because there's two. Are we allowed to say that? Okay, so there's the heterosexual choir directors. Why aren't y'all talking about the heterosexual choir directors?
I didn't know there was any. Oh, yeah. You know what to say. Where are they at?
Me?
I don't know. And guess what? I don't either.
So
you direct the choir? Let me see your best choir directing moves, and I judge.
Take me out. Oh, help me, Jesus. Now, listen, the problem is that my hand is a little bit limp sometimes when I direct. So sometimes people be like, I don't know. But
they don't know which direction you be pointing at. They don't know what section
my
you
whole
turn.
hand is strong. Is all I'm saying.
Now, I do think there's a lane for it. I haven't seen one in a very long time.
I don't know any famous ones either. It seems like all of the choir directors are like legendarily like gay, like zesty. Like the legend has it, you know.
Legend has it. Legendarily. I love it.
I didn't expect so many people to be offended, like real life offended.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Especially in the church world. That's
yeah, we got a lot of positive feedback too, but then when Larry Reed posted us, they were calling us all type of gold digging bastards.
They was like, why y'all ain't got no broke pastors on the list? I was like, would you put a broke pastor on your list? Why would you ask us what kind of question? They was like, I'm glad my pastors ain't famous. Your pastor can't preach, so no worries about it.
It's so funny how so much stuff goes back to Larry Reed. I'm just putting that out there. Just anyway. So can we do a segment that talks about gospel artists that are married that we hope to be divorced and single soon? Can I start?
I like that subject, but this is scary. This is scary stuff.
I want to start with Kiera Shear. Do you understand how blessed I would listen, and that divorce is coming soon. I just feel it in my heart.
No.
Yes. I want to take Kiera by the hand. I want to lead her into a whole new atmosphere of worship. Huh? Can I say, is that a wrong way to say it? I want to take Jacqueline Carr and all of that dress that she wore at the Dove Awards.
Somebody help.
And just
I can't believe this is
Somebody help. Okay, so
this is just, I'm at an all.
You know how you was just saying everything that you feel like, you know, you can't say. Leah says, okay, so everything that I know shouldn't be said, I wouldn't say, don't want to say.
See each other, sis. I found you in the spirit. Now we do a segment on the Good Judy, and we do like Holy Hookup, where we take two single artists or single people, and we try to pair them up. And we got a lot of good reviews, and then we got some threats too, because mind you, we don't know who date who. We don't care, but some of Kalante's fan club was calling us out, wanted to beat us behind the convocation and beat us up because we wanted to pair him up with Jacqueline.
Yeah, and this is the thing, like, y'all cannot be getting this upset about this hypothetical, these games that me and Shenice, who are insane, and we don't care.
We don't care. I don't care.
What is everybody doing at home?
Mm-hmm.
They doing it at home. Y'all just on the air doing it.
Yeah,
we
never mean no disrespect. We never mean no disrespect to anybody. Like,
no, I did have my own version of who I thought Kiara would end up with. And
I think that's what makes people upset. I think that's what it is. Like, I think
who did you think, Shenice? Was it somebody 6'4", choir directing style?
It was like either a basketball player or a big old bishop.
So you did expect her to not be with somebody in the church?
Not necessarily. No.
Y'all,
but I thought she was gonna do a Jasmine Sullivan and get with a drummer. I did assume a musician at first. Either like if it was gonna be the church, I felt like her dad was not gonna not allow anybody other than somebody that was a preacher or a bishop already to marry his daughter. So that shocked me as a fan of hers and a friend of hers. So I was a little thrown off that it wasn't somebody in music or ministry. I don't know what he does. I think he owns a lawn service. So that's
shout out to all those munching on grass. So my question
this is what I will say. So we can play devil's advocate a little bit.
Yes.
I do feel like he really loves. I feel like they're happy. Like, y'all don't feel like they're very happy. Like,
they seem very happy. I could have made her happy.
But you know, as a PK, we don't want to. Sometimes when you date, you could date one pastor and it go wrong, and you never want to date him again. I dated one pastor and I want to throw up. My mama dated Jamal Bryant, and it took her a while to bounce back. So I get
who dated Jamal Bryant?
Pastor, and she probably was like, "No, thank you."
Your mama. Are we allowed to say who your mama is?
Mm-hmm.
You want to, because if I say it, then I'm gonna get in trouble for like bringing. But if you say it, then I'm allowed to keep talking about it.
I'm so scared about this.
Her name is Tweet.
Her name is,
but I call her Char.
Child, I'm glad her and Jamal broke up because baby New Birth would be a hookah bar, a hookah lounge.
It
would not be no church messing around with me. Let my mom have been the first lady. It would have been a hookah lounge in 30 days.
I'm just saying, your mom is so beautiful.
She is.
Thank you.
Oh, she is.
And I will make a great stepfather because I raise my kids well, right? And
I'm in need of a stepdad.
You are in need of a stepdad. I'm in need of one too, but you might not.
You really need a stepdad, Leah.
I do. Okay. Anyways, that's enough.
I'll also say that your mother is an amazing live performer.
Thank you. I love her. Shout out to my mom.
For real.
Yeah, she can sing for real. She was here in Houston, and yes.
She killed it.
I don't think she was ready for that first lady stuff. So God does all things well.
I'm gonna go.
Bro, your mama would have been tearing that church up. We would have been quartetting in that boy.
Not Gerard with the bell bottoms. No, we would have.
Her mama loves her.
So here's my next one though. So I'm gonna keep naming people who I want to get with. Doe. I want to get with Doe.
I want Doe to get with Jonathan McReynolds and call it a day. But Clyde as is kept, they say he's dating somebody's sister, so we'll leave that alone.
Oh, I did hear that too. And guess what? Quiet as is kept though. They said that John and Doe already had a fling. Somebody in our TikTok comments was like, John and Doe, like they said, okay, per the people on TikTok. Now, I just allegedly, that she was asked about him on the Terrell Grice show, right? She did a little segment there, and they asked her about Jonathan McReynolds, right? And they said that she winced, right? She winced.
She what?
Winced.
Oh.
Like,
Mm.
she made like she blushed, like she came up out of herself.
Mm. You know what I didn't know? What's funny about the industry, and I know a lot of things about them. I did not know that was the Forever Jones girl.
I just told Leah
y'all,
about
please stop saying that. Are y'all really being serious? I can't tell if this is satire or
No,
not.
it is her. He wants it all today.
She wants it all today.
Her?
What I was going to give her had she decided to stay to get with me. She would have gotten it all. She would have gotten it.
She had to change her name.
All of me. Sorry. I'm sorry. You were saying, Leah.
But yeah, I think they were making a couple.
This is the thing, y'all. She had to change her name because had I known that was the lady who inflicted that song on me,
Yeah.
I would have never heard.
I want it all to turn down. I'm out of that song. And I don't want to hear
that everywhere, every
That
Sunday.
was a bad era. That was a terrible era for Christians. Like, that was a terrible era for gospel in the churches.
It was the identity crisis all over.
It was. We were going through. Yeah, we were going through.
So now that you all are the professionals of hooking people up, if you all were to say that I should be with an industry person,
this is so hilarious.
Who?
Twinkie Clark.
No, hear me out. Yolanda Adams. Hear me out.
Yolanda Adams would be good.
Yolanda.
Or Shirley Caesar.
I'm not 63. I'm 43.
But listen, she's like baby Maddie. You a choir director too, so you see how I did that correlation.
Wait, Yolanda is like a little Maddie?
No, Twinkie.
That is not my liberty. That is not.
What about Yolanda? Amazon.
Not my liberty.
That's not your thing. Okay, let me see who else. Wait, who can I scruff on up?
What about Ajani, the background singer for her that used to be part of that one gospel group?
Ajani is out your league.
Out my league. First of all, I'm in the majors, Shenice. Hello.
What I'm saying is, she don't. I don't think Ajani gives church boys. She don't like church boys. Ajani, is bro, with her. Once you get out on there, your whole taste in men change. So I feel like she would probably want not even a musician. I think she's outgrown her like for musicians and stuff. So that's what I mean. I don't mean you're not a good caliber of man, but I just think she probably wouldn't date a church guy.
Gotcha.
Now let me see.
Are you really a church guy?
Huh?
Are you really like a church guy?
I love the Lord. He heard my cry.
Yeah. Really? Every grown?
Every listen. We're talking about my addictions. Moving on. So what were some of the
What?
Why are you cackling like this?
Because
you high?
No, I'm not high right now. It went after the live. After the live.
That's the post show.
Yeah, that's post show. That's post show. If I got up here lit high above the heavens, oh God, it would be terrifying for me. I like that.
You know what? This is a great time for this segment that we do on the show because, listen, I did not expect to keep Shenice up this long. She's been singing John Legend all night and everything. She got things to do. So we're going to do this.
I'm up now. I had a glass of wine.
You see, she cackling. Oh, Stella, you drinking Stella, friend?
It's time for brunch. I don't know what is going on.
Is that Stella Rose?
Moscato?
No.
Mimosa?
It's something else.
Oh, you trying something different?
Let me do this intro real quick and then be right back.
Oh, sorry.
If it plays. Go.
That was nice.
I like that.
We gotta get the Good Judy Podcast. Like we
gotta get one of those.
We need a media team.
Anytime you need somebody to come in and produce the show, you let me know. This is the segment of the show where we showcase our talent, right? And so, I've sang with CeCe Winans. She didn't choose me to open up for her Dove Award winning. She won that Dove
She
Award.
did.
Well, that would have pissed me off.
I got to sing with her, but I've never sang with a John Legend. Well, I did sing with Candy. I sang with Candy West. But Shenice,
Come on, Candy.
we're gonna have you sing something, and then we're gonna have Leah do something, and then we're gonna have Gigi sing something, and me do something. So
I feel very violated because first of all, Leah can sing. I like to and I really want people to put a lot of respect on me trying to build my praise dance ministry.
Yes.
I think
I got you. You want me to freestyle for you while you know?
Yes.
I got you. What you want to do?
Mine.
We can do an old classic.
Silver
What
and
about
gold.
He's Able?
Wait a minute.
No,
Leah. Hold on. I just want to make sure I heard correctly. Shenice, you wanted to do mime or rhyme?
No, I'm starting my own praise dance ministry, and I feel like people only see me as a vocalist and not as a dancer.
What you are?
Exactly. I am.
I apologize for the disrespect. We're going to let you dance after we let Leah sing. So we're going to have a song selection followed by the praise dance ministry. We're going to have Gigi do her Disney cartoon worship music.
Impressions? Ooh,
no,
I like that.
No, her Disney worship is ridiculous. And then I'm going to close out the program with a meditational word. Leah, you're up first. Can you please go ahead and share with us your gift on the Creative Showcase?
She's going to sing while I dance.
I'm going to sing. It's going to be a duet. Yeah, we need double stream.
Wait, it's the setup. It's the setup for Shenice.
Right. She's waiting.
She already ready.
She's looking for the musician to start the music. Go.
Okay, wait. Act like nobody else is watching. What do you want to do? Okay. Do I have to sing the intro too? Like, do I have to do? Okay, I'm ready. All right, let's start. Okay.
I can't hear you. It's skipping.
Oh my God! Wait. Can you hear me now? Okay. Silver and gold. Hallelujah. Silver and gold, I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. No fame or fortune, hallelujah, or riches untold. I'd rather have Jesus, hallelujah, than silver and gold. Don't give me a mansion.
Sing this song.
On top of the hill.
Don't give you what else?
Don't give me the way. With the thrill.
With the what?
My range don't really get up there. But just
give me a singer. My life we can hold. I'd rather have Jesus than silver. Oh,
go. Hallelujah. I love that. Go. Come on. Go. No.
Go. Okay, I got a question for you before you do your Disney thing. Yeah. The family or God's property?
God's property all day.
You like sinning. I knew it.
You like sinning.
Because when I think about His goodness, it makes me want to
sin.
You take gospel music too far.
Right, for those of you.
Well, for those of me.
He's too radical. He's too radical with his message.
That's
too radical.
The family had Tamala and David. They too saved. I need some, and I know some of God's property. I'm rolling with God's property.
Who is the family God's property that we would know? Did Isaac Curry sing with God's property?
No, he was.
Shenice, shut up. You know. You know he used to sing on what was Hezekiah Walker Group?
I thought Isaac Curry sung with Rance Allen and them. No?
Men of Standard.
I thought he sung with
Standard.
Men of Standard.
Men of Purpose? Men of Valor?
Men of Standard.
Valor and Purpose?
Oh, Commission.
Men Oh, commit 2103. I loved them. I loved that joint with
Boys to Men.
Wait a minute. If somebody brought up Kim Burrell and we doing if this or that, because that's another segment on your show. Which Kim Burrell feature is your favorite?
Feature? Ooh, somehow. Yeah, that's my
I like her on Ties.
Which one?
Oh yes.
Which
all
one?
Right.
This is where I was going. Which one? Because she's got 2 tie features.
Say all right.
All right, yeah.
Come on.
Leah, you're tainting the jury.
Sorry.
Shenice,
does that.
was all right.
Tipsy. I don't know. All right.
Which Kim Burrell feature is your favorite?
Now, which Kim Burrell wig do y'all like better?
I personally like the doobie. I like the doobie, the wet set, the roller wet set doobie. That's my favorite.
Which Kim Burrell apology is your favorite?
Oh, which one ever happened? Did y'all hear one? Did y'all see one? I didn't see one. I didn't see an apology.
Which Kim Burrell glasses?
You like the one that sit here?
I like her that make her the one that make her look like Ned the Science Guy or Bid the Science Guy. What's his name? Sid the Science Guy. Somebody the Science Guy.
Them big ones? Yeah, I like the Maddie Moss ones too.
Oh yeah, the snorkeler joint.
Mm-hmm.
Which gospel artist are you ready to go ahead and send to R&B?
Oh, Corinne Hawthorne.
Yes,
Yeah,
she's already there.
Yeah.
She's already there. She's been there.
She's already treading light anyway.
Once you do a cipher on BET, you pretty much gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Wasn't
you,
once you remix hours and hours, you're gone.
Minutes and minutes.
You're going too far. We can never have you back. Mally Music
another
for
one,
sure.
I would say, I don't know, because the Stellars was pretty much the Source Awards this year. So I think one of the performances, I thought the girls was twerking because I twerked a little bit. So me and Leah, we want to mute hip hop gospel. We don't like
no, seriously, but forever, it erases existence to the point where nobody ever knew that it was here. If we can do that.
You all see the Dub Awards last night? Or
No.
the night, whatever. There was a hip hop performance, and we were just sitting there looking at it like,
Yeah.
What was they rapping? What was they doing?
It was Toby Mac. Toby Mac.
Oh Lord.
And this blind black guy.
And you talking about the one that was doing like that?
It was Toby Mac and Stevie Wonder.
That was the Social Club.
Oh, that's
that was different.
Oh, Social Club. Okay, I know you're talking about. I like certain people. Like I like Jordan Armstrong. I like Aaron Cole and some other people, but Ken Jones and them and Lecrae, it's just
too much.
Lecrae, bro. Every time Lecrae start rapping, I instantly get moist. I'm not gonna cap. Like anytime Lecrae, I don't care if he calling on Jesus or what it is. Lecrae is fine.
He is fine.
He
is fine.
He be woo, wow.
And I want y'all to unmute Dante Bowe.
Oh yeah, justice for Dante Bowe.
First of all, ain't nobody listening to Kingdom and muting. Ain't nobody muting Dante. As soon as they said Dante, it was like, so we
okay.
Anyway.
We'll mute y'all first, the freak.
So are we good with the walls too then? Alec and them?
Love them down.
Done with them?
Are we done with that? With the
but
walls?
This is the thing. I think they were done with us first. I think in their defense, in our defense,
I don't think they done with us. They done with Kojic.
Oh, why they done with them? Y'all, somebody give me the inside
because they didn't let them come sing or something happened at Kojic. I mean, Kojic is it's a gang, and you got to be beat up to get in there. You got to be jumped in.
This is the thing. Like, is it really like?
You
is
got to
that
be born
a
in it.
Thing? Like,
is that something? You're not born.
You got to be born in that thing, and I think
is that
they
a
have certain
prestigious
rules
thing?
in place, and you just got to abide by their rules. So I don't think. I honestly feel like the walls, like me and you said, Leah, like religion was something that was kind of forced on us. Until we went through stuff on our own, we really were never really able to build a relationship with God. So I think with the walls,
they were so young, and their parents basically, I don't want to say sold them to the highest bidder, but lived vicariously through them, and they signed a deal at a young age. And then we saw them go from young kids singing on YouTube to adults making very adult decisions, and we can't just throw them away because they sing gospel. So what? Rhea had a baby out of wedlock. So what? Paco want to wear bell bottoms and smoke a little weed. It's one of them in every church. I had a baby out of wedlock. What y'all gonna do? So I just feel like they're very normal. I'm waiting on the show because they're human, because they're a bit too fine-tuned. I love them.
The Shelby 5 is perfect, right?
They're
so perfect. They're so perfect.
And that's dangerous. When you set people up on a high pedestal, somebody's gonna end up. I love the Walls kids because they like, listen, we love God, but we are you. Y'all are looking at a mirror. And sometimes in church, we don't like looking at a mirror version of us. Daryl ain't the only one that has sex tapes. Oh, well, let's move on.
I can't wait
Let's move on. Chapter 2, please.
Baby, because if mine came out, ooh, honey, I might
this
leak
is
it
my
myself.
thing. Okay, top the charts. Let's go. I mean, why
mine is
not?
Blockbuster and a family video. What were you about to say, Gigi?
No, I was gonna say sometimes they act like the people the women that have babies out of wedlock, which I'm one of them. They forget that they were made with these church men.
Baby, them jean skirts was hyped up back in the 90s and 80s.
It's a whole lot of juniors running around here.
Baby booming generation, a lot of them women was missionaries, having babies with the bishops.
And the missionary.
And the mission.
So who do we want to bring back? Virtue or 2103?
Neither.
Oh God, yeah. How about Trinity 5?
7?
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Ain't gonna work. Chanel is she married to a white man, and she is like a Tina Turner stunt double. Like she's doing Tina Turner. Chanel ain't coming back to gospel music.
Okay, I got a question. Which one y'all want to bring back? Liv Ray or Team Pure in Heart?
I don't know who Pure in Heart is, but I'm Team Liv Ray all day.
I'm Team Liv Ray all day.
I love Liv Ray.
I don't feel like we give they got their just due. I really feel like they were ahead of their time.
Bro.
And I love them. They're iconic.
Okay, I got one
Fashion-wise,
more.
vocally, all of them look amazing, sound amazing. But they're all individually doing amazing right now. So shout out to all of them.
Shout out to Liv Ray. I got one more. Yeah, I got one more. Okay, so Kevin Terry and Predestined or Vincent Bohannon and SOB.
Kevin Terry. Vincent repeating every word over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Shut up.
So who is your pick?
I'll do Kevin's all day. I can't take that Vincent Bohannon. I can't. What was your pick?
Kevin taught me a few things other than singing too.
So which baby daddy is he?
I have to, if I do say so myself, I gotta go with Kevin because he's the GOAT. You know, he's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT with the donkey. What was you about to say?
I love me some Kevin Terry.
You said which baby daddy?
Huh?
You said something about baby daddies?
I said, is he coming up as an option, as a possibility? Are we talking?
Kevin Terry might could be my. I don't know. He kind of fine a little bit. Y'all don't think so? Am I wrong?
Shenice, you got the Shenice.
Is Kevin Terry kind of fine?
Yeah.
Thank you. I like it.
So which one would you prefer as a baby daddy? James Hall or Ricky Dillard?
Oh,
Ricky Dillard, because he'll have my baby dressed down boots. Come on now. And you know, James Hall put that baby in a mohawk.
I'm New York originally, so I would have to go with James Hall.
That baby's gonna be short.
And he gonna have a high top fade.
He gonna have a mohawk.
What are you about to say, G?
I was gonna say, what song out there do you wish they would just stop singing this overplayed?
Oh, do you want our list?
You want our list?
Child never would have made it. I wish they never would have made that song.
You wish you never would have heard it? You wish you never would have heard it?
I'm tired of Break Every Chain. I'm tired of Tamala Man.
Every praise.
Anything
Tamala Man at this point.
Yeah, they just run mother out the. Ugh.
any of Marvin Sapp's #1 singles, just all of those can go. Hezekiah Walker, no, that was Every Praise. What's another song? Oh, I Have No Reason to Fear, but they stopped singing that because they was still running that out.
He's Able.
Oh yeah, He's Able. How can we forget that?
Chasing After You. The praise teams ran that through the mud.
Oh my god. I'm just sick. I'm sick of so much.
It's such a list. It's such a list. It's such a list.
Oh no, I'm tired of Bless the Lord with Me. Can we not? I don't want to come and bless the Lord at all anymore. And I already know the highest praise. Like we know it. it. I don't like that.
Yeah, those songs can all go in the dumpster. Love the artist, but those songs have just
they really destroyed me and my will to live. If I can be honest, that's not being dramatic.
Is there a song? Gigi was asking, is there a song that's not being played that should be played? Like where people need to just, like this is the song that every praise team should be doing right now, or every choir should be doing right now.
Oh, that's good. You know
Act
what?
Up by the City Girls.
That's what she said. That's what she said. She said.
Nuck If You Buck, perhaps. I mean, I don't know.
Very freaky girl.
Don't
because
trust
at the
no
end of the
nigga.
day, it's a lot of pain and a lot of animosity in the pews. And I'm tired of people, when we cry in this altar call, coming and hugging me, knowing you slept with my baby daddy is not an apology, sis. I need a conversation.
Wait, what's happening?
So what is it going to take? It's a lot of women that don't talk to each other in church just because they got a DL tenor in common. Let's just start talking about these things, sis, because y'all really don't like each other. Don't come hug me at altar call and not say anything to me, crying, getting your mascara and stuff on my dress. And then you go right back to mishandling me. So that's why I said we need to play Act Up. We need to play Nuck If You Buck. We need to play something that's going to get people
riled up. I love how
up.
you brought this story around because I was so invested in
I was tracking with her.
I had faith in you though. I had faith.
We was in an infinity circle. I was right there with her.
Yes, but I'm so glad this ended off like this. But y'all,
Leah, you didn't tell them how somebody cornered you in the bathroom to tell you they slept with your baby daddy. We lived it.
Oh, y'all, yes. This girl came, this big burly soprano, might I add.
Burly?
This heavy set, double-breasted.
Double D.
Double D's, way down.
Baby wedge.
She built like downtown Atlanta.
You can get lost in it, is what you said.
Baby, that bag was so big.
That bag was wide. That bag was wide. What did you say, JeVaughn?
Huh? I said you can get lost in her.
Did I get lost
downtown
in her?
Atlanta, you can get lost in her. Yep.
Oh, I thought you said get lost in her breast. I'm so weak. Yeah, no, she was going in and out like a pump. They was going in and out of that thing. So anyway, she comes to church, comes to the bathroom with her two other minions, her two trusty steeds, noble steeds. They come
her adjutants.
Her team, her chief apostles, her second presiding prelate. They come in the bathroom.
Her team is what I'm sick. I'm sick.
Yeah,
she came in with her team.
They come in the bathroom, corner me. She asked me basically, was I my baby daddy's baby mama? Which she already knew that, but I guess that was for dramatic effect. So I get scared, of course. I do get scared. Like, yeah, I guess this is my baby daddy. That's what they say. So people were going in and out. So we eventually migrated out of the bathroom to the car. But she started playing me recordings and stuff of her and my baby daddy having sex. Not the booth. Now we at church, y'all. So my baby daddy is in the pulpit playing down booth. 551, 551. He's going in, not knowing that his whole life as he knows it. It's crumbling. It's going up in flames.
Pause that you said 551, and I'm so freaking weak right now.
We know how to call them numbers, child. We done dated enough musicians. We know.
Baby,
you said 551, and I immediately heard what song she was talking about.
Baby, that 551 carries me on. But yeah, so we get in the car. She shows me the evidence, right? Shows me the files. My baby daddy been driving my little Nissan Sentra over to their house. She know everything about me, know where I work, know my job, everything. So somebody alerted, the authorities got alerted, right? somebody got word.
Oh, the
baby daddy.
Deacons?
Okay, somebody, the yard staff, the parking, the parking warriors, they was out there and they sensed that something was going awry, like something was going amiss. So they go in church, somebody alerts my baby daddy. Next thing I know, my baby daddy is shaped like Oscar Proud. I've seen them.
He is. He look like Ty Tribbett.
I've seen them little Tyrannosaurus.
He look like Ty Tribbett circa 2004.
No, girl.
And he likes to wear big old suits.
Oh, he likes to wear a nice little plaid suit. He still got joy. He really do. He still got joy. But yeah, so he comes outside and y'all, a crowd is starting to gather. You know how church is, it's messy. And we in our town, people know who we are. So it's like, oh shoot. And nothing had really went on with us before. Our relationship was too clean. So this was good. This is good to them. So they come outside and it's a crowd starting to form. And my baby daddy trucks himself out there talking to the lady now. This heavy build of a lady. He's saying, be this, be that. You think you coming to my baby mama? You think I'm ever be with your fat, your big, your back? All of these things, call her anything but a child of God. So y'all, I go into church, right? My friend at the time, she has my baby, and we have a newborn baby, like a month-old baby. We just had a baby. So I gather my stuff, and I tell my friend, you bring your ASS right now. So I'm making a scene, and I'm trying to flick the door. I'm trying to slam. I'm trying to show everybody that I'm upset. But we was in like a Baptist church, so the doors was heavy, so I really couldn't. I did a hard motion. But the door slowed down, so it didn't slam, so I felt dumb. So I power stomped outside with my baby. He makes a scene, like everybody is outside. It's a terrible thing, but fast forward, plot twist, we ended up having another goddamn baby after that. And
Leah, who are you?
I'm a complex character, okay? I'll let you know that. Anomaly, if you will.
She forgives.
He's amazing.
Oh, and that's the thing. She
forgives and forgets.
Are you a Cancer?
Y'all, I am a Cancer. Cancer.
Are you prophetic? Are you went to Karn's prophetic school?
No, she's literally the female version of me. I'm just listening. Yeah, I would have given you that, baby.
You're giving me a little bit of Karn.
A little bit of Karn. I do come in here.
You don't be false prophesying, dude. You don't be operating in witchcraft.
More grace.
It depends on if she's gonna fall for it or not. Moving on.
Oh, and see, if you had to try it on me, I guess I'm gonna fall for it every time.
You love a lying prophet.
I love a lie.
Let me tell you.
I want to hear this Disney church.
Oh wow.
Y'all, low key, I've been acting like I'm okay, but deep down inside, I really been wanting to hear this Disney church.
It's been bubbling up in me. I'm like, she gonna be Tiana, she gonna be Cinderella.
Okay, who is it?
Why? I hate you. Okay.
You got a princess voice already too. Like you got an aura around you. I see it on you. It's not in you.
Like you got neon guts.
Okay, I'm gonna just do the same song you did. Silver and gold, silver and gold. I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. No fame or fortune.
I'm about to cry.
Untold. I'd rather have Jesus. I'd rather have Jesus. I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold.
Excuse me?
I have tears.
Last part.
Do you know what I mean? Silver and gold? I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold.
Have y'all ever, okay, wait a minute. Have y'all ever had Moomin on here? Y'all never met Moomin? I have to send you her page. She sings with Tim.
Yeah.
She used to sing with Ty Tribbett. She's like a Disney black princess too. Y'all have to do something together. She's phenomenal.
No, seriously, honestly, that was so amazing. Like
that was beautiful.
Like, I honestly had no offense to you, but my expectations were low. I'm not gonna cap. I
didn't know what you were going. I didn't know you were going to sing. I thought you were going to do a monologue.
I didn't know what it was.
I thought you were going to. Oh, can you? Okay, I got a thing. I'm going to throw a challenge at you real quick. Okay.
That's good, Shenice.
Can you do either like a testimony or like announcements or act like you preaching? Like rallying like, come on, like hoop in the princess voice?
Somebody, open up your mouth. Tell the Lord. Thank you.
Exhort.
Thank you. Come on.
McAllister on a West Angeles night.
Yes.
Okay, church. If you would please come with me to the book of Isaiah 26.
Read.
And it reads 26:3 says, You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Trust in the Lord forever. For the Lord himself is the rock eternal. And when I think about that, I just know that God's just so amazing, and he is my strong tower. And he is my whole shepherd.
Oh, child, it's bubbling up in me. I can't keep my seat.
Shenice, you can feel the tongues rumbling up. Can you feel the tongues rumbling up?
I can't keep my seat.
I can't hold it.
Baby, Shrek and all them going up. Can you imagine Shrek catching the Holy Ghost?
That's DreamWorks. Are you nuts?
Shrek and all of them.
Y'all, I got a question. Is Shrek black? Is Shrek supposed to be black?
I've seen a couple people that look like him in the black.
But y'all, he got such like a black. I don't know if he got a black personality to y'all. But anyways, that's for another. That's another podcast. Yeah.
Man, this has been dope. We didn't know what to expect because this is our first interview.
I know that. Yeah. That's why I was trying to hurry up and get y'all on because okay, so let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you about the people who have been the first with me. Let me tell you about my first.
Ooh, I love this.
You don't want to know my first. It was in the back of a church
man.
Well, but that's not what we're talking about. So I've had a lot of really amazing people come on the show, and I'd be one of their first couple of interviews, and then they go off and then forget that I existed. So I'm going to relish and mustard and ketchup in this moment, because once you all blow up and become huge, Naomi Rain, I may not ever hear from you all again, man. So, I just want to make sure.
Did you say Psalmist Rain?
Did you say Let It Rain?
I think we have another.
Did you say somebody had a pea brain?
So
did you say Christmas with candy canes? Okay, I'm sorry.
This has been so my point being that I'm so happy that I got to catch you guys, and that I did not expect an hour with you all. I thought we was really gonna do the 30 minutes and then get up out of here. This has been amazing. So
thank
joyful.
You so much. I just want to say thank you for letting us be on your platform. All of your accomplishments, we really didn't know, who you were, much about you, but I see that you've interviewed a whole bunch of people, so I'm proud of you for that. Shout out to you for that, because it's hard out here for us creators trying to do it. So, yeah.
Yes, it is. And I need y'all to know that we're going to cut this up. We're going to put out some snippets or whatever. You all have Marquise on Monday, right?
We are, yes. We're going on Marquise's tomorrow.
Yeah, on Marquise on Monday. So this is the charge that I have before you. Hallelujah. Make sure that he knows that this has been the best interview. He has a lot to record. He literally
to live up to.
He texted me right before we went on the air, and I told him that his interview will not compare, because nothing compares. Hallelujah. Nothing compares to this.
We have your
We need that.
I loved this.
So,
thank you so much. I had so much fun.
Child support check is late. It's late. Since y'all, to answer the question, is late. His child support check is late.
Who? Kevin Terry's?
No. Ooh, that one too. But Marquise.
Oh yeah, he's past due.
I know she's about to answer that question. My question, for those who don't know, my question was, I was asking, Marquise Jokes is the baby daddy of who? Shenice Leah, and then Leah just confirmed. So, so I'm not an Eskimo brother. So, hey, Shenice.
That's crazy.
This is really so crazy.
How is that John Legend series?
Oh,
look how he's
real sexy. This is sexy. I fall for it. I mean, I snapped. Come on, Shenice. I came. You see it? Look at the material.
She came. She saw.
Oh.
Never mind. No.
What is your last couple of questions? Because I know Shenice got to get a nap in. Leah got to finish whatever it was that she was working on before we got out on the air.
Yeah, so I was reading actually this book. Like I like to do like weird stuff like reading.
We
it's
both
very
are
good
bookworms. We like to read.
We're bookwormy.
Really good. But my question was, Shenice, of all of the songs that you have to sing every night, which John Legend song is your least favorite? Which one, as soon as you know you about one song away from it, you like, good God.
Oh, I'm over singing Tonight.
How'd that go?
Tonight. The best you ever had. That's
oh yeah, I don't want to rag. I like that.
Mm-hmm. And surprisingly, my favorite song to perform is Green Light.
Oh yeah, because that's good. You know, you like that. It's good.
I like the choreography. I just like the whole setup for that. But Tonight is just, I don't like it. It takes so long to get to the point.
Just like that's what she said. So listen, we're gonna go ahead and close up shop. May the Lord watch, do our benediction. Oh, did you all like the PJ Morton benediction part 2 with all them people?
Never heard it.
Yeah.
You're missing nothing. So we're gonna go ahead and go with God.
Love you guys. Thank you.
My boo is on the camera over there. Go ahead and look her up. So listen, this has been amazing. I've had so much fun with you all. Thank you all for allowing me, for trusting me in the Je Vaughn Show to bring you all on and to know that we will edit out anything that will get us in trouble. So let me go ahead and put social media out. Shenice, where can people find you?
On the Good Judy Podcast.
And that's all. Do not go to her personals. Leah, where can people find you?
I guess at the Good Judy Podcast. This is the thing. Once you go to the Good Judy Podcast, all of our socials are linked, and that's pretty much our name. You know, our name. So we'll just end it with that. People be going. I think we kind of weird at because people go to our personal page and start picking through our pages and looking at everything.
And I'm big on like we are a team. So I don't like the fact that sometimes people only tag me or vice versa. Like we definitely want to make sure everybody focuses on the Good Judy Podcast because we both
as a duo,
individually do other stuff, and that doesn't matter because collectively we're trying to get our podcast out there. Not my music. I'm not nothing else. So I don't really. People pick favorites, and of course that's normal when you have a podcast and it's two different people. Some people are more prone to my personality. Some people love Leah, which is cool, but we want to make sure that we put Good Judy at the focal point. But we do have our own individual pages. You can see in there. Bio.
I do hope that your praise dance ministry takes off. Though.
Yes.
Thank you.
I hope so too. I'm ready to go on the road for real.
I'm so excited. Thank y'all so much.
And I got a steamer for the dresses. I do have a steamer for the dresses.
We want you for a Disney worship opportunity. Yeah, Disney worship dance with mine. Ooh, mine. Ooh.
That's a cry.
And Mickey Mouse ears to top it off.
Love it.
And people say I got love it. That's just so nasty. That was really deep. That was unnecessary. Unnecessary, JeVaughn.
What happened? I missed it.
Don't worry, you missed it. Watch it on the replay.
He has so many nuggets. You got to catch them.
He does. I love it so much.
Gigi, where can they find you?
Yes.
You can find me on Facebook, Gigi Jones.
Come on, Gigi.
Gigi Jones, new last name. Come on, new last name.
New last name.
Boy, she be putting
you just got married
on me.
I just got married September 4th.
Oh, you?
Is he a bishop?
Y'all knocking the boot.
So not this time, but moving on.
Not this time. Moving
on, running along.
So I am JeVaughn. I can be found.
I was about to ask you.
All social media, and in fact, I am so narcissistic and egotistical about it. How about this?
Coming to a theater near you.
I am 6'4". I wear a size 16 shoe. I am single. I like long walks on the beach. I like listening to music, like candlelight. I will do poetry if that's what it takes. And I'm just happy to be a land of the living.
Okay, before we go, I got a question for you, JeVaughn.
Hey.
We had Pastor Thomas Cody on our show. And you know how you can go into the store, Build-A-Bear, and build your own little stuffed animal? You can go into the store and build the perfect woman for you. What would that be? He told us Toya Wright.
Oh, I thought I could do pieces.
You can do. He didn't understand the assignment, but you definitely understand it. So tell us.
So she would be 5'5" with brown eyes. She would be. Let me think. She would wear an NY cap. She would have a nose ring. She would have worn shoulder pads back in the 90s. Let me think. What else can I think about this woman? She has to be
an interesting build.
Yeah.
What does she wear shoulder pads now?
And I gotta know that
that's the question.
I gotta know that she can carry a load.
Truly on her back, because you're gonna have to carry that whole relationship on your shoulders. I'm glad she knows.
I need her to listen. Let me tell you what she needs to have, right? She needs to have, and this is in all seriousness. We're being serious now, right?
Big breast.
No, I'm not a big breast guy. I'm a slender build type of guy. But all are welcome in the kingdom. So I'm thinking like I just want somebody that can laugh. A nice smile, a good cackle every once in a while, but to be able to just laugh at me, laugh at yourself, laugh at the world, not take stuff too seriously. I need her to be educated and not necessarily with a graduate degree. She can have a GED, but just have some knowledge about the world and the existence that we live in. I need you to know that God is real, huh? And even if you don't go to church every Sunday, just know where to find the book of Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John. Know that it's pronounced Habakkuk and that Habakkuk. I need you to understand just every once in a while that we're going to get freaky tonight. I got some things on my mind, and I love it when you hold me tight. I love it when you do.
Okay,
I'm glad you said that, because a lot of Christian people, they be scaring me because they don't like to listen to R&B music when they getting down. They like to pop in a little Shirley Caesar, and I'm scared of that.
Well, sometimes when it gets to be a real long time, I will play "The Lord Is Blessing Me" because it's been a long time.
Well, that'll dry up. Yeah, that'll dry up a cooch.
That'll dry my wells all the way up.
Yeah, I don't know if this is crazy or not, but the lady you just described sounds a lot like Whoopi Goldberg.
I was gonna say Durant. I was gonna say Vicky Winans.
I mean, y'all be putting me with the old
Wanda Sykes.
But you said she would have worn shoulder pads in the 90s. You said she would have worn shoulder pads.
I mean, back in the 90s, she wore shoulder pads because her mama made her wear a skirt to church. Listen, I did a lot of women where their mamas made them wear them dresses to church, and they had them shoulder pads.
Yeah.
And those.
Yeah,
shoulder pads was in the 90s, so I understand.
Yes, they were.
I get it.
But y'all, what was it? What I'm sorry, I don't get this aesthetic. It's just, but I guess because everybody's necks was so little. Yeah, that Coke era had everybody's neck slender.
If they had necks at all.
At all. They said Whitney smoked her. No, they said she smoked her kneecaps. I'm sorry, that's something different.
Yeah, that's something totally different.
Yeah, something totally different.
That's a good surprise woman though. Like if I could find a woman that used to be a crackhead, but she's reformed, she's no longer does the crack. but she still keeps the body of the crackhead. You know, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
That's me. So I didn't do crack. Like me, but without the crack, but like another terrible drug.
Leah, you are killing the game right now. You are absolutely beautiful. I need you to know.
Thank you.
And if nobody else tells you today that JeVaughn thought that she was fine, and if
look at God.
And if JeVaughn, touch your neighbor and say, if JeVaughn.
It's JeVaughn.
Oh Lord.
Lord.
Yes. Shenice, what are you still doing here? Hey girl. Thank you so much.
Let's go, y'all.
We have been on way too long. I appreciate y'all so much. Have fun with Marquise tomorrow. I know it's going to be a bug. I will be watching. I will be waiting for my name to be mentioned at least twice. Once by each of you. And you better mention it at least twice because I got the first interview. And then when you all see me, when we pull up at the Stellas to turn it out, that's all I'm saying.
I'm buying you a shot.
Down.
I really feel like we need to, all of us content creators and Christian-based podcasts and stuff, we need to actually throw an event at the Stellars, like do a live podcast event, like a brunch or something.
Leah, you down?
I'm all the way down.
I'm all the way. I want to be down. So let's get Kev to come on through. We'll get what's the boy name?
Kev who? On stage?
Yeah, he does podcasts and stuff.
We need to get Will Johnson.
Y'all think he would come?
Yeah, Kev will come. Larry Reed will come. We'll get all of them in a room.
Kim Jenkins, Will Johnson, not Carlton Banks.
All of the singers. Terrell. Yeah.
Terrell Grice. Oh my God, that would be so dope, y'all. That is a plan. We got to talk about that for real.
And
no convention talk. Let's do it.
You know who pulls that all together? Marquise. So make sure you all bring it up tomorrow, and I'll bring it up as well, and we'll make sure that we in the next Soul Awards podcast conference, we're gonna get it together.
Got to. All right.
Thank you all so much for coming in.
Thank you.
On all the 45 platforms that this show is on. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you all take care of yourselves and each other. God bless you. God keep you. I'm trying to find the button so I can end the show, and there it is. Love y'all. Peace.
Bye.
And then it's supposed to play right there because it just won't play.
Get a little bit crazy. Let's 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 get a little bit crazy.
I am pleased to have the opportunity to put this book in your life. I am very, very focused on giving you the tools to reach your full potential. Everything that's in my life has been purposeful. From growing up in foster care since I was 5, being adopted as I was 12. There's just been so many roadblocks that's been placed in my life. Because I know you're listening to me, and you may say that I'm going through the same thing. And one thing I can tell you, if you never stop moving, you will always reach your destination. I am so excited about having this opportunity to pour into your life this way. I want to give you the tools that you need to be exactly who you are. You are the next big thing. You need to make sure you get this book in your life. Log on to this link below and get your copy right now.